Look, the system is rigged, and anyone trying to tell you otherwise is either blind or lying. Talent alone doesn't cut it anymore. Not when legacy bias is stacked on top of every opportunity, every pitch meeting, every boardroom, every handshake. If you've ever felt the frustration of watching less skilled people with connections, names, or backgrounds get the breaks you earned, you know exactly what this means. It's maddening, it's unfair, and it's everywhere. But here's the brutal truth. Whining about it won't fix a damn thing. Want real power? Want talent to mean something again? Then stop complaining and start breaking the rules they've set for you. First, refuse to play by their inherited game. Legacy bias thrives because most people accept the default way things work. They bow to old networks, old money, old names, and they silently agree that that's just how it is. That acceptance, that's your poison. So rip that out of your mind. Stop looking for permission. Stop begging for validation based on who you're supposed to be connected with. Instead, build your own merit. And don't just build it. Broadcast it, prove it, multiply it where it counts. Real merit is simple. Results, impact, trust earned actively every day. Forget pedigree. Focus on performance that no one can reasonably question, delivered relentlessly. Second, refuse to settle for surface-level networks. Legacy bias lives in old circles, where the same names pass the baton without question. So disrupt that. Hunt relentless for people who don't fit the usual mold, but bring something fresh, sharp, and valuable. Look globally, look laterally, look where nobody's looking. Connect with founders, investors, operators who see beyond names and titles. Build a web that's brittle-proof, not fragile like the old guard's closed clubs. Don't wait to be noticed. Find those who notice talent without tradition. Those relationships will multiply your ability faster than any inherited advantage. Third, realize this is not about equality. It's about true meritocracy. People keep talking about level playing fields, but that's a lie. They want you distracted while they keep the field tilted. Your job is not to ask for fairness, but to demand your right to rise based on your ability every single day. That means being brutally honest with yourself. Where are you not good enough? Fix that. Where are you relying on excuses or crutches? Drop them. Legacy bias punishes entitlement, but it will respect relentless self-improvement. So work like hell, smarter, harder, without apologies. Fourth, weaponize transparency. Legacy bias feeds on opacity, hidden agendas, secret networks making deals behind closed doors. Fight fire with fire. Be crystal clear on what you're building, who you are, what you deliver. Make your process trackable, your values obvious, your results undeniable. When everything's in the light, it's harder for bias to hide. Push for open standards in your deals, your team building, your product development. Build trust through accountability, not legacy connections. Last but not least, refuse to isolate. The system wants you to feel alone, like you're up against giants, stuck in the mud without backup. That's a lie. You need allies who get the grind, the frustration, the hunger. Find them. Share failures, share lessons, share resources. Build a network that's not about who you know, but how well you help each other grow. Especially when blind legacy bias throws walls at you, that network becomes your ladder, your shield, your engine. This is your call. Talent without legacy bias isn't just a dream. It's a fight. It's rejection of outdated maps everyone's still trying to follow. It's owning your results like a beast, building the right connections like a surgeon, tightening your mastery until it's untouchable. Don't wait for permission. Don't beg for fairness. Don't hide behind excuses. Strike hard, be better every day, connect fiercely, and make sure they have no choice but to recognize you because you're simply too good to ignore. Legacy bias is a wall. Talent is the wrecking ball. Use it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.